Good afternoon, everybody. Bonjour. Je m'appelle Megan Ha et je suis la doyenne adjointe de la faculté du droit. My name is Megan Ha. I'm the Assistant Dean, Student Services with the Faculty of Law, and it is my distinct honor to welcome you all here today for the 121st Convocation of the University of Windsor. Before we begin the festivities, our graduates will soon enter Convocation Hall. With just a few housekeeping items that I'd like to go over with you before we begin today. In the event of an emergency, there are exits that are clearly marked on the exterior walls of the room. As a courtesy to our graduates and to all of you, our invited guests, please take a moment to silence all cell phones and leave them silent throughout the ceremony so as not to spoil anybody's experience. During the conferral of the degrees, the names will be read for each graduate. As the name is announced, the students will approach the Chancellor and President for a greeting and a photograph on stage. Grad Images will be taking photos of the graduates as they cross the stage. So as happy as you are and as much as you want the photo, we'll ask you to please remain seated and respect the usher's instructions during the moment. Last but not least, and to me personally, most importantly, please enjoy today. It has been a long time in the making, and with your support, our graduates are celebrating their great accomplishment today. With all that said, the student procession is about to begin. Please rise if you are able for our invited guests, the Brown Bear Singers, and traditional dancers who will lead the celebration of graduates while acknowledging the First Peoples of this territory. Thank you to our First Nations elders and staff who have cleansed this space with sacred medicines to help us honor the ancestors that were here before us. And now, I've already told your friends and families, and I will give you the same last speech, shall we say? Please take a moment to silence your cell phones. I'll ask that all graduates, friends, family remain in their seats until the conclusion of today's ceremony. And we'll now turn our attention to a short video.
It all began with a decision, a choice that brought you here to the University of Windsor. You came from near and far, and so began your journey of academic work and self-discovery. Some of you made your first step towards independence and responsibility. You made personal and academic breakthroughs, big and small. In hallways and lunchrooms over coffee and late-night studying sessions, you formed friendships to last a lifetime. You found your people and your purpose. You wore your blue and gold. Your journey wasn't always easy, but it was always worth it. Because here you are. Today is your day. You made it. Thank you for choosing the University of Windsor.
Our faculty will now enter the auditorium, followed by the Chancellor's party. Again, those who are able, please stand.
afternoon. I invite our Indigenous elder, Dr. Myrna Kiknazwe, to bring opening greetings.
Wanabashon and the Wimbaganaduk, Ishkote Makasan, Quan, the East cause, Mondo them, Bakajanon and Dunjaba, Budawadami Odawa, Nishnabi Kwanda, Niswi, Medeman. It's so wonderful to be here, to see all of you graduates who have worked very hard over these last few weeks. I assume days and nights and weekends too, in order to get everything done. I'm so proud of you. Some of you I have talked to, some of you I have not, but you are always in my thoughts and prayers as you journey through this life. I'd like to introduce who I am. I did it in the language, but my spirit name is, excuse me, Fire Moccasin Woman. I'm from the Loon clan. My father's Budawadami, and that he's the Loon. My mother, she's Odawa, and her clan is Jajak. I live on Bakajanon territory, which is north of here, where the delta, where the Lake St. Clair and the St. Clair River meet. And I know that guy's back there, so don't keep the mic at your mouth. Right? So that's, I live on Bakajanon territory. I'm part of the Three Fires Medewan Lodge, and I'm third degree. It's just so wonderful to see you after all of this time. We've gone through a lot in order for you to be here, all of us. And the staff have done everything to help you. And creation has done the same thing. It is really good to be here. I ask that you all take a moment to ground yourselves so that you can enjoy every moment without anything negative on your mind, without thinking about, oh, what am I going to do after this convocation? You just think about what you're going to do right now. So take a moment, just take a breath, you breathe in, you hold it, and you blow it out. Ah, Bashumashumus. Ishkote Makasan Kwan, these the cause, Mondo them, Bakajanon and Dunjaba. Budawadami Odawa, Nishnabi Kwanda, Niswi, Medewan. O Chimigwech Kashemnado for this most beautiful day, for this most wonderful life. Chimigwech for all those things we see and all those things we cannot see. The wind, the rain, the ice, the snow, the rocks, and the fire. The four-legged, the two-legged, the winged ones that fly in the air, things that crawl on the earth. I say Chimigwech to you for all of those things. Chimigwech for the spiritual leaders around the world, for their songs, their ceremonies, their drums, their shakers, all of those things that define all of us in all of our relations. I say Chimigwech to you. Chimigwech for the trees and the grasses, the medicines and the herbs, the fruits and the vegetables. The four-legged, the two-legged, the winged ones that fly in the air, things that crawl on the earth, things that swim in the water. I'm so grateful for all of those things. Grateful for the sun that comes every day and the moon that comes at the night. I say I'm especially grateful for our most precious earth, the one who provides the sustenance for all of us, the water we drink, the air we breathe, and the food we eat. For all of those things, I say Chimigwech for all of the people who made it safely here. Surround them with your unconditional love, light, safety, and healing, Gajemnado. Have us walk in dignity and pride as we work together, sharing one heart, one body, one mind, one soul, one spirit. As we come all together, we are all in relationship with each other. As people of the earth, the sky world, the earth plane, and underground, Chimigwech to you. Nikanagana, all my relations. I would like to ask the students to sit down, the ones that are graduating right now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask the Black Bear singers to sing them an honor song for all of their diligence, all of their hard work, all of their frustrations they've overcome to get here today. So oh, Chimigwets, Brown Bear Singers, thank you. I'd like to just say a few more words about that drum that you were listening to. The drum recognizes in my mind and in a lot of people the heartbeat of our Mother, the Earth. Every time you hear that sound when the singers are hitting the drum, that reminds me in myself of the heartbeat of the Mother Earth. And it also reminds me of that women. Women are the ones that bring forward life. They're the ones that carry the babies in water for 9 months. So in recognizing the earth and the drum, we're recognizing female life. Men are responsible for the fire. Women are responsible for the water. Just a little bit more for you. I would like to ask the graduates to please stand up, because now we're going to have this beautiful young woman here singing "O Canada," and thank you.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all
I declare the 121st Convocation of the University of Windsor open. Please remain standing while Ray Darling, University Registrar, delivers the territorial acknowledgement.
Good afternoon. We acknowledge that we are gathered on the traditional territory of the Three Fires Confederacy of First Nations, the Ojibwa, the Ottawa, and the Potawatomi. As we make this land acknowledgement, it is important that we continue to do the work to address systemic and historic injustices that Indigenous peoples have experienced. This day marks a new beginning, particularly for those about to celebrate their graduation. It is only fitting that we come together to recognize your achievements and commemorate your successes as you continue your lifelong quest for knowledge and excellence. I ask that you take a moment to reflect on those who guided you along your path of learning, to appreciate our families, our teachers, our peers, and the world in which we live, and all that inspires us. Thank you.
Please be seated. I now call upon our Vice President, People, Equity, and Inclusion, Dr. Clinton Beckford, to address Convocation.
Thank you, Chancellor Haddad. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the University of Windsor's 121st Convocation ceremony. I would like to extend a warm welcome to our Board of Governors, Alumni Association, faculty, staff, distinguished guests, family, friends, and of course, our soon-to-be new graduates. As you will experience today, the University of Windsor has integrated many Indigenous aspects into the ceremony, thanks to the efforts of our Indigenous and non-Indigenous faculty, staff, students, and community members. Special thanks to Elder Myrna Kiknoswe, the drummers, dancers, and smudgers for your leadership and for sharing your traditions with us. This ceremony also reflects our university's commitment to sustainability, including our goal of attaining carbon neutrality by the year 2050. We have reduced the size of our printed convocation programs by nearly 80% this year, saving approximately 300,000 pages of paper. Thank you for your support as we work to create a greener campus. Today, we gather to celebrate you, our students, and the family and friends and others who have supported you during your time at the University of Windsor. Both here at the Toldo Lanza Center and online, it is truly a privilege to welcome everyone as we commemorate this significant achievement in your lives. Each of you traveled a unique path to get to the University of Windsor, whether you came from around the corner, across the province, or from around the world. The journey that brought you to Windsor and the experiences you've had during your years on this campus have become part of what makes this university the special place that it is. A university community thrives on people. Our shared experiences and relationships drive our transformation and success year after year. As we celebrate this significant milestone in your lives, we acknowledge that your journey at the University of Windsor, like at every other university in Canada, has not been without its obstacles. Presently, the higher education sector and the world at large are facing profound challenges. In times of global uncertainty, and unrest. We believe in your ability to make a difference, to foster understanding and empathy wherever you go. This is at the core of a university experience. Universities are stewards of knowledge for present and future generations. They should be champions of free thought, providing a sanctuary for diverse perspectives, open dialogue, and the exchange of ideas. As such, universities carry the vital responsibility of upholding the rights of freedom of expression and peaceful assembly, even when it proves challenging, uncomfortable, or even contentious. Rather than adjudicating among different opinions, universities must ensure people can express their viewpoints. Of course, accepting that these might be challenged and contested. The University of Windsor is unwavering in its commitment to these principles. We encourage our students, faculty, and staff to engage with and learn from one another and to promote greater understanding. Throughout this week's convocation ceremonies, we will be honoring more than 5,100 graduates who collectively form the University of Windsor's class of 2024. Today, we celebrate you, 225 graduates from the Faculty of Law. At the University of Windsor, the pursuit of learning in our ever-changing world has pushed us to rethink how we operate. We've made some progress, but there is still considerable work ahead, and there are many emerging challenges and opportunities. This has set the stage for a fresh focus and direction for the university, one that builds on our history and allows for new and exciting opportunities. Guided by our strategic plan, Aspire Together for Tomorrow, the university is dedicated to becoming a more innovative and inclusive institution with a primary focus on its people. We hope that you will continue to be part of this process as new alumni. To the parents, family, relatives, and friends joining us today, I can see the pride you share in all our graduates. Your dedication has made everything we celebrate possible, and I want to personally thank you. Today is also your day. I also want to extend gratitude and recognition to the dedicated program instructors and administrators who have taught and supported our new graduates during their time as students. To our graduates, after you cross the stage today, you will become part of a network of 160,000 alumni from more than 148 countries. You're not just receiving a degree from the University of Windsor today, but you're also joining a global community. Today symbolizes a new beginning. Take all you have learned, experienced, and achieved here and build from it. Whatever path you choose, exert your talents, seize opportunities, and make your mark. On behalf of the entire University of Windsor community, I extend my warmest congratulations to each of you. Thank you.
Chancellor Haddad, Dr. Beckford, class of 2024, guests, colleagues, alumni who are seated in the bleachers today. It is my distinct pleasure to introduce to you Windsor Law's class of 2024 valedictorian, Sarika Navanathan. Sarika embodies Windsor Law's values as a justice-seeking, community-engaged, and people-centered law school. She has selflessly contributed to the vibrancy of our institution and our community, and has, in all of her pursuits, reflected Windsor Law's commitment to excellence. To give just a few examples, Sarika supported the Law and Technology Lab, the Transnational Arts and Entertainment Clinic, and the Migrant Farm Workers Clinic in pursuit of their respective missions. She assumed leadership roles in the Student Law Society. She actively contributed to Windsor Law's Windsor Law's chapter of Pro Bono Canada. She founded the Tamil Students Association and served as its president. And she served as a Windsor Law Social Justice Fellow intern with the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, where she participated in high-impact policy development and litigation. Sarika has been recognized for her justice leadership and academic excellence through numerous awards, including, again, to give just a few examples, the Jacques Writing Award at the Windsor Review of Legal and Social Issues, the Student Law Society Award for 2024, the Neil Gold International Social Justice Award for 2024, and the Windsor Law Class of 1982 Leadership Award. Her unparalleled contributions to Windsor Law proved no surprise to those who know her. She came to Windsor Law after completing a commerce degree at the University of Toronto's Rotman School, where she graduated with distinction and also earned several prestigious academic awards. She is fluent in English, French, and Tamil, and regularly volunteers with community-based organizations that advance youth leadership, civic engagement, and social change. And on top of all of that, Sarika is a professional singer. She's been singing since the age of 4, and she's traveled the globe globally and performed before tens of thousands of people. You can follow her on Spotify. For these reasons and others, Sarika was nominated by her peers to give the valedictorian address to the class of 2024, and it is my pleasure and honor to invite Sarika Navanathan to the podium.
Thank you for that very, very kind introduction. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sarika Navanathan, and it is my honor to be the valedictorian for the Windsor Law Class of 2024. To start, I'd like to reflect on the land acknowledgement that's been given at the outset of the ceremony, and a land acknowledgement that many of us have heard time and time again throughout our time at Windsor Law. For most of us who are graduating here, the Indigenous Legal Orders course was our very first collective learning experience at the very start of our program in first year. We're privileged to have Indigenous scholars at this institution who laid the foundation for us to learn about how Canadian law has been used as a tool of violence to dispossess Indigenous people of their lands, their cultures, their communities, and so much more. In ILO, we also learned about the many powerful forms of Indigenous resistance against this violence, and the means through which communities have sought to heal and rebuild in the face of continued oppression. For many students like me, our motivations to study law in the first place stem from similar stories of colonialism, struggle, and violence in our own homelands. As a Tamil woman in Canada, I have the privilege to graduate and study safely, but that privilege has been denied to Tamil students in my parents' and my family's homeland of Sri Lanka. For decades, students have had their historic Tamil archives and sources destroyed, and students have been arrested, hurt, and killed by Sri Lankan forces for taking a stand against ethnic violence and injustice. Students are still arrested in Sri Lanka for commemorating Tamil genocide. And despite the end of an armed conflict, the colonization and appropriation of Tamil homelands continues to date. Similar patterns of colonial violence reverberate in Palestine. This year, instead of attending school and graduating alongside us, students in Gaza have been subjected to egregious violence, an unjust escalation to a 76-year-long occupation. As of January 2024, all post-secondary institutes in Gaza have been destroyed. Israeli forces have killed over 25,000 Palestinians through targeted attacks on schools, hospitals, and refugee camps, and other safe zones, with thousands more unaccounted for. Palestinian history and knowledge have also been systemically targeted through the killing of scholars, much like us, and the destruction of libraries, archives, and heritage sites. Our peers at the University of Windsor and our peers at universities, hundreds of universities across the world, have taken a principled stance against the complicity and the silence of our public institutions, and against the use of their tuition and tax money to enable a genocide against Palestinians. I bring these stories up today to emphasize that land acknowledgements cannot be empty words that relegate colonial violence to the past. To meaningfully contend with the impacts of settler colonialism in Canada, we must develop a global awareness of the systems that oppress, occupy, and destroy peoples and lands all across the world. Our Indigenous legal orders course and the scholars and the community leaders that we learned from in first year taught us how to recognize these patterns of violence. And more importantly, they instilled in us a duty to be brave and steadfast in standing against injustice. So friends, as we strive to make sense of the world around us, let us remember that from Wawiatanong to Gaza, none of us are free until all of us are free. It is now my honor and pleasure to welcome you all, this amazing booming room, to the Faculty of Law's Convocation today for the class of 2024. Thank you all for joining us today for this momentous occasion. I extend a very special welcome to all of our loved ones, everyone sitting here today, those who are at home watching online, and our loved ones who couldn't be here with us today to celebrate. My classmates and I are so grateful to have had you by our sides as we navigated all of the many life experiences that brought us to this point today. We appreciate all your support, your patience, and your encouragement in the past 3 years, and we hold you close as we celebrate today. Now, turning to my amazing classmates, I'm gonna ask you to give it up for yourself because we did it, we made it. This has been a long time coming for us, and every year of school really has been completely unique for us, right? We had a hybrid first year where so many of us barely met each other and we were taking our classes online. We spent our second year running all the way across our campus, trying to find our classrooms, maybe not even running into each other over the course of that. And finally, we had a third year all together in our beautiful building. But each year, we adapted and we found new ways to connect and build community, and we pushed each other to grow and succeed at everything that we did. I am eternally grateful for what we have all learned from each other during these past 3 years. As I look out to all of you, I see skilled advocates, I see practitioners, I see academics, I see community leaders, and I see innovators who already have so many amazing achievements under your belt. I will always fondly remember the engaging conversations that I've had with all of you, both inside and outside of the classroom. And this community could not have been shaped without every single one of you bringing your authentic self to school every day and being willing to share, challenge, and encourage one another. It really warms my heart to have had you as classmates, and I look forward to having you as lifelong friends. The Windsor Law community, of course, it extends well beyond us. I warmly thank our administrative and support staff, our faculty, our janitors and our maintenance workers, our librarians, our technology support workers, our caterers, and every single other individual whose labor in some way contributed to the amazing community that we had. You took really, really good care of us in the past 3 years, and the work that you do has not gone unnoticed by us students. And we're so, so grateful for everything you've done to make this such a welcoming experience for us in the last 3 years. As we celebrate today and we enjoy this moment and we enjoy everything that brought us to this moment, it's also thrilling to think about what the future holds for us. As Windsor Law graduates, what will it mean for us to enter the legal profession? We've spent the past 3 years receiving an education rooted in our school's values. For those of you that might not remember that from when you applied to law school in 2020, those values are being people-centered, community engaged, dynamic, justice-seeking, and inclusive. Not only have we honed our practical skills through our courses, our clinics, our moots, our extracurriculars, and the millions of other things that I know everyone has done in this room, we've also developed critical perspectives of the law. Every single one of us, regardless of our different practice areas or the type of work that we're going to do, we've gone above and beyond in our time so far to question the systems around us and identify the critical gaps that continue to exist in our field. We have an acute understanding of the systemic issues faced by our communities, and we understand the anti-Black and anti-Indigenous racism that are still at the core of our legal and political institutions. In 2024, we're still contending with rhetoric and policies that target the most marginalized individuals in our communities on the basis of their race, their gender, their sexuality, their socioeconomic standing, and so much more. And these challenges have a marked impact not only on our profession, but on people well beyond our profession. So as empathetic, thoughtful, and rigorous advocates, as I know all of you to be, we know how imperative it will be in our work to make this profession better for everyone who's involved, from our peers, to our clients, to every individual that's going to be impacted by the decisions that we make on a day-to-day basis. The amazing Toni Morrison once told her students, "When you get these jobs that you've been so brilliantly trained for, just remember that your real job is that if you are free, you need to free somebody else. If you have some power, then your job is to empower somebody else." As I look to you all, and I consider the impactful work that so many of you have already done, I have no doubt that these words resonate with you as well. I'll conclude my remarks today with a reminder of the responsibilities that we owe to the land that we're on and to one another. Our individual successes have the potential to enrich both the legal profession, but also the community around us. Regardless of your expertise, your field of work, or where you're going to be working in the future, every single one of you is graduating today with the skills and the ability to thrive and have a positive impact on the community around you. And I'm so eager to see what that will look like in practice. With that, I extend a warm thanks again to the community that supported us in our journey so far. And I speak for all of my classmates when I say that none of our accomplishments would have been possible without your unwavering support. Class of 2024, I'm so proud to share this day and this graduation with you. And I'm looking forward to our future accomplishments as lawyers, as real lawyers, no longer law students. It has been my honor to call you my classmates, and I'm so proud to call you my colleagues, my co-counsel, and my friends going forward. Here's to you. Congratulations, class of 2024.
I now invite the Associate Vice President, Professor Judy Bournet, to make a presentation of our student awards.
Madam Chancellor, members of the Platform Party, faculty, staff, graduates, and invited guests. Board of Governor medals are awarded to the graduating undergraduate students who have achieved the highest academic standing in the faculty. The medals will be presented by Helga Rydell, Chair of the Board of Governors of the University of Windsor. Board of Governor medalist, Juris Doctor, Law, Nicole Danielle Couvillon. Canadian American Program Juris Doctorate, Matthew Fergelli.
Madam Chancellor, I now present the candidates from the Faculty of Law. Madam Chancellor, the following are candidates for master's degrees in the Faculty of Graduate Studies. Rashvin Chawla. Madam Chancellor, the following are the candidates from the Faculty of Law in the Juris Doctor, Master of Social Work program. Abigail Michelle Lidster. Isabella Kathleen McMillan. Rebecca Rose Marie Marguerite Morrison. Gabriella Elda Gloria Verdicchio. Madam Chancellor, the following are the candidates from the Faculty of Law in the Juris Doctor program. Pourshad Abedian. Rabi Abid. Jehanzeb Omer Ali. Bryn Gilmore Allen. Amanda Chantel Allen. Homa Aminejad. Nicole Inkechinyere Anazi. Julia Eleonora Agarusa. Arshdeep Kaur Alak. Kyle Robert Joseph Baker. Sahityan Bala. Nicole Jasmine Baltazar. Jacqueline Maria Barrios. Karan Batiriwala. Alicia Tamara Bear Morin. Jacqueline Ann Beauchamp. Tamara Brittany Belly. Brittany Blue Botan. Andrew Sean Boys. Turka Lily Brabaharan. Sarah Bruni. Darshani Budwa. Lori Lynn Butler. Justin Alexander Capizano. Cole Alexander Carosella. Alessia Alexandra Channel. Manal Saeed Chaudhry. Ravdeep Singh Chauhan. Shuo Chie Chiang. Nicole Danielle Cuvion. Stefan Alexander Dalimonte. Tyler Neil Asher Demars. Laheen Danadina. Hannah Mary Diebold. Brandon Ellie Diesburg. Misha Farouk. Isabella Finkel. Elena Quinn Finley. Sarah Muguan Fong. Sierra Cameron Forster. Daniel Edward James Fowler. Gabrielle Francis Gibbs.
Daniel Gabra.
Hunter Kennedy Gary. Sydney Alexa Greenspoon. Osama Hashmi. Sophie Hector. Frederick Alexander David Hookwood. Brian Andrew Hudson. Kathleen Laura Hunter. Joya Stella Innocente. Kayla Jade Israeli. Nina Jabari. Larissa J. Paul. Abigail Fraser James. Alexandra Ann Jeremiah. Kelly Ann Johnson. Kaylee Kavanaugh. Shameen Kuram. David Kogan. Mason Jared Kahn. Chloe Dorothy Coral. Cody Jared Kruger. Esvini Kulanayagam. Neil Lamarca. Nicholas John Edward Lanthier. Tish Lewis. Madeline Joan McEachran. Farida Matosh. Claudia Michelle Mack. Anthony McCarr. Michaela Teresa Malcoon. Matthew Paul McMurray. Farheen Ahmed Meem. Ariel Liana Minot. Chavi Monga. Saida Rabia Mustafa. Chiedza Mutize. Sarika Navanathan. Sanya Navanetti. Angelica Louise Nella. Julia Lee O'Connor. Matthew William Oliver. Ojan Omibeko de Terani. Amanda Owusu. Mira Pawa. Lindsay Parks. Sarah Emma Paul. Carlos Daniel Perez. Amelia Ann Perfetto. Evelyn Pasantes. Tan Man Pham. James Connor Plant. Molly Ann Padraberic. Anila Taranum Rahman. Sajenthan Ramanathan. Adriana Jessica Rea. Angela Bridget Ribberidge. Oluwatimilehin Dorothy Robert. Sydney Mary Rossi. Kayla Patricia Sager. Saloni Preet Singh Saini. Alicia Inez Sanchez. Sabrina Sandhu. Judy Saraj. Annalise Lena Schiller. Daniel Tyler Siegel. Shekhar Sharma. Tredegar Francis Shea. Elian Hussam Shukri. Pratibha Sivasadhamparam. Tanya Sleeman. Sarah Sohail. Sabrine Samji. Elizabeth Margaret Steers. Tennille Jessica Rose Sunday. Abigail Grace Sutherland. Stephanie Lauren Tambaso. Jason Tang. Sarah Marlene Todd. Dawn Amanda Trudell. Gabriel Joseph Volpe. Madison Alexis Watson. C. Wen. Vanessa Elise Watton. Alexander Mikhail Youssef. Catherine Keelan Yu. Madam Chancellor, the following are the candidates from the Faculty of Law in the Dual Juris Doctor program. Tamara Al-Baltaji. Marissa Azrula. Nicholas William Auger. Kevin Bejoy. Simran Bhimani. Anastasia Branopolsky. Guy Brenner. Alexandra Brown. Grace Ann Karuba. Joel Alexander Chilman. Sophia Raquel Colley Aquino. Cassandra Maria DeMarco. Jessica Victoria DeForest. Manpreet Dhaliwal. Erica Irma Marie DiLoretto. Alexis Mercedes DiPasquale Kakish. Candace Forbes. Matthew Fergelli. Daniel Pires Gale. Jacqueline Ashley Gelfenbane. Victoria Ann Giuliani. Angela Lillian Gray. Alyssa Page Grondin. Nasir Haidari. Savon Nicole Hamilton. Riley James Hanson. Julia Madeline Harnedek. Kimia Haidari. Alexandra Zemin Ng. Mika Gabriella Carlin. Morgan Kennedy Little. Emily Yoon Ying Lum. Neil Matta. Ariana Gabrielle Meyer. Jensen Stephen Porter McCauley. Madeline Isabel McNamara. Alicia Maria Mishanko. Ayan Salim Momin. Hadija Mohammed Omar. Malaika Pervez. Atwanasia Thalia Petsis. Julia Pilateri. Anmol Kaur Rana. Nivedita Sandeep Singh Seni. Erica Marie Scarpelli. Morgan Ashley Shoneth. Alexander Raymond Schramm. Fatima Sharifi Alyayi. Renato Joseph Sordi. Jeffrey Matthew Lyle Starr. Thomas Quinn Trudell. Caroline C. Ward. Colleen Antoinette Williams. Daniel Kenneth Zittner.
Madam Chancellor, we would ask you to confer on the foregoing candidates and also upon those candidates whose names have been approved by the Senate and who are unable to be present. The degrees, certificates, and diplomas to which they are entitled.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the laws of the Province of Ontario, and in accordance with the recommendations of the Senate of the University of Windsor, I confer upon these candidates the degrees, diplomas, and certificates to which they are entitled. Congratulations. I promise we're almost finished. Please take your seats. Just a few more minutes, then you can party. I now invite Ken Alexander from the Alumni Association Board of Directors to the podium.
Madam Chancellor. So I was in a similar position to you, but as a new law grad in 1992, and I thought the ceremony was over, but then they called up the alumni person. And there was a groan. But on behalf of the Alumni Association, I'm really pleased to extend our congratulations to you. After years of hard work, you've earned your University of Windsor degree, and it's an honor to share this moment with you today. You've now joined part of a worldwide network of over 160,000 University of Windsor alumni. It's a network that shares the same pride in this place as I know you will, and that network is going to be available to you as you launch your careers. You represent all that is great about the University of Windsor. Each of you is now a lifelong U-Windsor ambassador. So what does that mean? It might mean different things to you at different points in your life and career. Maybe you're going to volunteer on an alumni committee, attend an event, cheer on the Lancers at a hockey game, or simply share your positive University of Windsor experiences with your colleagues and friends. Keep in touch with us. We promise to do the same. Share with us all the amazing things that you'll do in your career and lives, and join with us to continue to make the university stronger and better. And remember the wise words of Ferris Bueller. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you might miss it. Congratulations. Welcome to the alumni family. Oh, and don't forget to get your alumni frame at the alumni table at the marketplace.
Good salesman. For our final remarks, I call upon Vice President, People, Equity, and Inclusion, Dr. Clinton Beckford.
Thank you once again, everybody, for attending the University of Windsor's 121st Convocation ceremony. As the formal program comes to a close, we ask that you please remain in your seats until the procession of graduates has exited. To our graduates, once again, congratulations. Go out and make a difference.
I now declare the 121st Convocation of the University of Windsor closed. Congratulations.
Thank you.